Welcome to the Stone and Wood post show after a fantastic day 2 of the Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic. Thanks so much for staying with us and tuning in. I'm Sam Bleakley. This is Josh Constable, 2006 World Longboard Champion. Josh, it's been another smoker of a day. Beautiful conditions, shifting from a good Rincon run this morning down to the Bells Bowl this afternoon, and then those waves stayed clean throughout.
Yeah, that offshore breeze today, we saw such perfect longboard waves. It was a fantastic day of surfing. Sometimes it's a little sad on the first day, elimination day. We're going to lose some surfers, but the surfing was so good, so exciting that everyone was on the edge of the seat. Everyone's happy. The waves are firing, and we're stoked to be here at Bells Beach.
And this has been the dance floor, the platform, but the surfers have been performing. The content produced from today has been world class. 10s, 5s, rail work. I mean, the men's kick things off in style, putting those boards on rail, and then the women followed up to round up a brilliant day.
Yeah, and Sam, we had some big highlights, big heats, some veterans going down. Ben Skinner. We had some wild cards making it through. Cash Hoover putting on a display, 15 years old. Ginger, like these young, the next generation are coming through, and they're shaking the tree a little bit. You know, it's been exciting today.
Yeah, well, let's have a little look at the recap and see what went down today as we kick things off with Kevin Skavana absolutely on fire against his good friend Sam Christensen. Skavana dropping a 6.57 and a 6. Christensen backing it up with a 6.5 and a 5.33, but it was the goofy footer who took the edge. These two mates, they traveled together, and it was the Steve Bainey rounded pintail new design under Skavana's feet that looked so good, and he was on fire, Josh.
Yeah, this was a fantastic heat. The boys were going back and forth. Kevin just kind of had that edge the whole way through, but Sam was just nipping at his heels. The surfing that Sam was doing, beautiful nose rides, but these swooping turns, wrapping it back off the whitewash, and then Kev just getting these bigger ones, tight 5s right here, going so fast on his backside. And the board was looking really good. That was a great heat. It was super fun to call and watch that
just driving in and out of those rail turns and opting to design a board with that rounded pintail, which has been a feature of a few of the surfers today. Even Kaniela Stewart adapting his tsunami model to bring in a rounded pintail for a little bit more bite in the turns.
Yeah, bringing up in the commentary, it's our 3rd year back here, so we're understanding the waves a little more, what the judges want to see, but you can see Sam, he wasn't far off in this heat. This was his last wave of the heat. It was a really nice one, bringing it all the way through. He surfed unreal, Sam. This was a really, really good heat.
He was chasing a score. He got close. He just needed a little bit more spice to bring it to the table. But I love it when good friends come up against each other. But this time, it's Skavana who booked himself a spot to that round of 16. Skavana's going to get at least a 9th or better. Sam Christensen eliminated. Skavana absolutely stoked, Josh.
Yeah, he was stoked. Super happy to make it through that one.
And there it is, the rock strata there at Durack as we get to see the results of that fantastic elimination. Heat number 4 with Skavana with a 6.57 and a 6. And Christensen, unfortunately, eliminated for that 17th. And rounding up the women's today, it was a fantastic heat for our surfer, Sive Girard, taking the win on the last score exchange. She's down there on the glass with Berlin Alvarez-Kimball.
Yes, I have Sive here, our Hydrolite heat winner that we all wanted to watch. You captured that in the last wave, dying minutes. How are you feeling, especially coming off of an elimination round? She got you on that one. You got her back here. How are you feeling?
I'm just so blessed to be here. The waves were so good, and I was just so excited to surf, so I'm just having so much fun.
Yeah. And your boards, you got your shapers down here, you got a good support crew. How are you feeling being here with so much aloha and family around?
Yes, I'm just so happy. It's like so nice to have like a good crew and like so much support, and I'm just like so happy to be here with them.
And how are you feeling? I know you're not a big fan of the cold water. How are you feeling in the colder water, getting a little bit more used to it now?
Oh, like I'm wearing a 5'4", so like, I'm pretty warm. I'm pretty warm. It's just like the air is super cold, but like in the water, like I'm warm.
All right. Well, we loved watching you surf. We're so happy you surfed so well. Best of luck in the next round, and we look forward to seeing you surf. Anything you want to say back home?
Just hi to all of my siblings and hi to my mom. I miss and love you guys so much.
All right. Back up to you, boys. Aloha.
Great stuff. Representing American Samoa, Sive Gerard. She got that 7 on that last wave, opting to go up to Rincon, and it paid off. Peppery surfing, but smooth as well.
Yeah, it was a nail-biting heat. Just both surfers sitting in totally opposite spots. Keiti staying there in the bowl, and then Sive up on the, getting those beautiful Rincon waves. And to be composed under pressure and get that wave all the way through and perform, getting the score right at the end of the heat, really cool to see.
Well, let's take a look at the women's heat recap, and that standout moment came in heat number 3 as we saw Cash Hoover off the back of winning the trials at Torquay Point, eliminating Elise Lemoine, flying the flag for the tricolor. Of course, Elise has been a winner, a finalist here at Bell. She got a 6.77 and a 4.07, but Cash with the 6 and the 5. Josh, you were in the Cash camp. You now know the family really well. What was the vibes like with Cash after this massive win, a huge moment for her career?
Yeah, she just played such a perfect heat game right there, just catching the right waves, doing beautiful surfing. She's 16 years old, but the performance is just unbelievable. She's excited,
yep,
and she really wants this, yet she's so cool and calm and composed and putting on a great performance. It was epic to see.
Yeah, and if you follow Cash online, you'll know that it's not only longboards that she shines on. An amazing all-round shortboarder, has great success in wave pool events that she specializes in as a shortboarder around the world. And Josh, you told me that she's investing a lot of energy into longboard opportunities this season.
This is her dream right now. She wants to be world champion. She was up against Elise, who's a vet and a fantastic surfer, and she's put on performances here at Bell's the last couple of years. So for her to go out there and really shake it up and really put it to her, it was a great heat.
Well, this seems like the perfect moment to have a look at the Surfline forecast and find out what we have got to look forward to, Josh, because we've already seen 2 great days, but talk us through what we got coming up.
Yeah, it's looking like a great forecast. We're seeing a little bit of this offshore breeze still hanging around. It's going to swirl both ways here, but looking like the swell then is really going to come with us, Sam, and jump up a little bit. We can see tomorrow that sort of side offshore in the morning, swinging offshore in the afternoon, 2 to 4 feet. That's really good waves, good swell size. But then Saturday, it is bombing, 10 to 15 foot offshore swell, offshore winds. Like, it's going to be interesting to see all the crew out there in the lineup. That big a surf, it's going to be interesting. I'm excited. So we don't know. We've got to come in the morning, see what's happening. If we're on or off, we're going to maybe have a half day. We'll leave that up to Will and the team to decide, but we've got a great forecast.
Well, let's take a look at that Hydrolite heat to watch tomorrow. It is going to be a good one because we have got a rematch from last year. Kevin Skavana from California surfing against Taka Inui from Japan. Taka took the win in 2023 in that round of 16, and Kevin Skavana, the goofy footer, is going to be hungry for revenge, so stay tuned for that. Maybe tomorrow, maybe on Saturday. We're going to have to wait and see, but I've got a lot of things to look forward to, and let's have a look at our daily dose to really pick apart our top 5 moments from day 2 of the Bioglan Bells Beach Longboard Classic. Coming in at number 5, it's those underdog upsets. Joe Maria Bueza from the Philippines, La Union, on his Luffy board, knocks out Ben Skin Dog Skinner, all smooth and stylish with a 6.33, holding locked on those nose rides, clean, critical footwork, in and out of that rail work. He was looking really, really good, and he perched on those 10s right through to the inside, and Skin Dog was eliminated. One of the many upsets of the day. But Jack Tyro also put on a great show, Josh Constable.
Yeah, the young guys really giving it to the oldest generation right now. But this performance of Jack, because he wasn't in the event yesterday morning. He got this opportunity today, took it with both hands and surfed amazing out there. His dad on the beach, super proud, and Jack's been working hard, so it's nice for him to get the reward and have a heat win, and we'll see him tomorrow.
He beat Antonio Dantas from Portugal, and it was Cash Hoover eliminating Elise Lemoine that rounds up our number 5 underdog upsets, with the new talent rising. And moving in at number 4, it was Kai Sallas Supreme, the Black Knight, with a 7.5 and a 6.67, perched on the tip on his Blue Moon. And you spent some time surfing with Kai in Malibu very recently. Talk about the form for Sallas at the moment, Josh.
Yeah, the surfing he was doing at Malibu was mind-blowing, so I was excited to see him down here at Bells Beach. Yesterday he had an absolute shocker, and he'll admit that. It was just unlike him. He wasn't feeling it, he wasn't motivated, but he changed his approach. He rocked up today with the mindset of like he was putting on a performance, and you can see in the surfing today, this is the surfing that can win the event.
One of the best noted riders in the game, but one of the best rail surfers as well. A mighty all-rounder who can put on good longboarding from small, medium to big. Great mental approach. But coming in our Bioglan Daily Dose at numero 3, it was Rachael Tilley turning it on, fresh back from working as a commentator out there in El Salvador. An unlikely place to see her in that elimination round, but Rachael dropped a 7 and a 5.27, perched on her Martin board, and she was looking really good. And she talked about the fact that she has benefited now from being in this elimination round to build momentum, Josh.
Yeah, and she did. She said she's not comfortable in that position. She's not there very often, but she hasn't been able to be here and free surf a lot leading up to the event. So this extra heat, this extra time in the water has really paid off, and the surfing she did today was really nice, and that momentum is now in her favor.
Absolutely. And coming in at number 2 is local surfer Beatrice Conroy, feeling like home. She loves bells, and if it gets big, she will really shine. One of the few locals who rides longboarders out here on the big days, and she looked fantastic on her locally designed board, of course. This was a real incredible silky display of rail work, of nose work, and also of local support, Josh. She really lit the place alight. But this guy comes in at number 1, Kaniela Stewart, excellent. King Connie, the pilot, the skipper, the sailor, the soul style master,
the father
on the tip, and the dad as well.
Yeah, maybe the dad power. It was a phenomenal performance today. Again, yesterday, not like him. We normally don't see him in these elimination rounds, but the performance and the surfing he did today reminded everyone that he is a big threat. The nose riding, the beautiful calves, adjusted board this year with the round tail from Kai Sallas Surfboard Co. This board looked amazing, and look at this, Sam, like unbelievable surfing. And you can see with these last heats this afternoon, the swell has really backed off, but still some really nice action this morning. But look at that.
Oh, that roundhouse cut back, that rounded pintail, a little tweak, a little adaptation to his tsunami model. He takes numero 1 today. That rounds up the Stone and Wood post-show, but stay tuned, because tomorrow morning we will be starting bright and early. Stay with us at worldsurfleague.com, and right now, appreciate the highlights. Thanks for watching. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League.